So the cost of college, of course, is rising and can be pretty daunting. Let's talk a little bit about, for parents out there trying to plan this basically six-figure expense for their kids. Give us some ideas of how to do that planning-wise, just for regular folks out there.
Sure. Well, it's interesting because it is such a big number, and you read about how much it costs. And I've got two little kids that are in preschool right now. Nobody talks about planning for preschool, but man, that's pretty expensive too, right?
Good point.
It really is. Between daycare or childcare and
Oh,
preschool, and people make it work, and that's part of the message I like to get to people is, it's a big we'll work it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of the strategies we like to use for people, because it is such a big number, is the rule of thirds, we call it. And so we say have the parents pay for a third, so plan to save for a third. Plan to have your child earn a third of the tuition as they go through school, and then plan to get loans for a third of things.
Okay.
So to break it up in that, it's more bite-sized pieces. I think it's important to have the kids have some skin in the game, and they know that it's not a free ride sort of a thing.
Right. No, I like that idea a lot, and it takes a little bit of the pressure off thinking about saving for a third of college. And what a nice send off to your hopefully student going to college of having a nice chunk taken care of.
That's right.
And anything you can do to teach your kids the value of a dollar, I think, is really, really helpful to know that this is how much you have to work to save for 1/3 of college. So.
And we even recommend that folks, if they're planning to save and pay for more of that we still recommend going the loan route.
Sure.
Because then the parents can always pay back that loan. You've got flexibility. But to your point, Justin, it talks about the learning what a credit application is, developing some of those, making payments and understanding what interest is and that sort of thing in sort of a safe environment as opposed to when you get a credit card or those sorts of things.
No, great tips.
John Shear from Trinity Financial Planning, thank you so much for joining
Thanks,
us
John.
today.
Yeah, thank you guys.